Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cleveland Indians and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball next on the show. Luis Castillo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now into the box, Cesar Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base paths.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor. Lays off 1-0. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
2 balls and a strike to count. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Right fielder looking up. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and with it the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Next to hit, Eddie Rosario. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and you swing at a pitch that bad? Not good.
And that misses there, so he runs to count full now. Here's a huge swing by Rosario and a deep drive to right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot down the line in right, and the Indians move in front now 3-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
So now to the plate, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Three runs already home here. High and deep down the left field line. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Still only 1 out in the inning. He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Throw gets him. 2 down. So now into the box is number 10. He stands in for the first time in this one. And the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Indians 3 and the Reds nothing. Shane Bieber is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
Striding in is Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And there's ball 2 now. Fouled away. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And the Reds hit the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Not a great way to start on the road as a pitcher. Give up a bomb to the leadoff hitter.
Nick Castellanos now. As he'll take a look at ball one. Lifetime versus this arm. He has a 3 for 12 line. He also has 1 home run. No outs, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in his show get absolutely hammered.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 1-1 home. And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Eugenio Suarez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Two down with a runner at first, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Slow little grounder left side. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. Reds get one of the runs back on this solo dinger. Second inning coming up. It's the Indians 3 and the Reds 1. And now, Andres Jimenez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Andres Jimenez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ahmed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Down the left field line and deep. Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
At the plate, Shane Bieber. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Ball 3.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And a full count now. 3-2.
I got 3 and 2.
2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Tyler Naquin, as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Tyler Naquin.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
1-1 the count.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
In for strike 2. swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Jonathan India digging in now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next up is Tucker Barnhart. For his career in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 5. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
At the plate now, Luis Castillo, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Barnhart leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike. One and two, the count to the Reds pitcher.
1-2.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. One left for Cincinnati. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now it'll be Cesar Hernandez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he offers it the circle change and misses. 0-1. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Two and two. All even at 2 and 2. Here it is. Josh Naylor will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder,
Ready to take his hacks again. Josh Naylor blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
0-1 the count. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Another 1-2 delivery.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. At the plate now is Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
From the stretch.
Nope.
Circle
Ball
change, too low, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Has a look, now the pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. There's ball 4. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Now at the plate is Eddie Rosario, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
1-1. Here it is. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
First and second now, 1 man out. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
To the plate now, Roberto Perez, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Fouled away.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Hernandez on second. Ramirez on at first with 2 down. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back from Cincinnati after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
Going back to that last at-bat, that's not an easy thing to do, to pull a breaking ball on the inside part of the plate and keep it fair for a home run. This guy's got some pretty good bat control.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. One and one to the Reds leadoff man. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario is there. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 2.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First delivery to him.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
There's a good knuckle curveball right there. A lot of people ask me, what's the difference between a curveball and the knuckle curve? The knuckle curveball, the finger, your pointer finger is spiked into it, and at times it can be a much tighter spin and rotation than the conventional curveball.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In is Joey Votto now. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That evens it up 1-1. Left side, but well foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. This guy's...
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Reds are down and ordered, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Indians.
So now here is number 10. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Now batting.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate here is Ahmed Rosario. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes the 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Down in order go the Tribe as the lead remains 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez.
Not shortstop. Eugenio Suarez.
first pitch on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. 0-2 the count to Suarez. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Just hung in there on that one. Now another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
So here's Tyler Naquin as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
The batter, number 6.
Now at the plate, Jonathan India flew out in his only at-bat so far.
India.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Moustakas stands at second with 2 gone. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Big win here. Airtight defense. The pitching was pretty good, too. It's kind of weird. Very rarely are you going to win very many games when you only get 3 hits. Timely hitting, good pitching, and big defense still can win you ball games.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Cleveland Indians jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Shane Bieber gets the W on the mound. Luis Castillo was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Reds, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please home safely.